Before we jump into our video, make sure that you check out our new website, which has all of our real-time inventory on it and a very intuitive search function that will show you all of the 39mm watches that we have in stock, for example. Check out littletreasury.com. This week we have a new and exciting piece from Grand Seiko, and it's just in time for spring. And it just so happens to represent a fascinating aspect of spring. We are reviewing the SBGH341, which represents a rare characteristic of the changing seasons in Japan, specifically the coexistence of cherry blossoms and snow that can be found at the beginning of spring in the beautiful landscape of the Tohoku region, which includes Iwate Prefecture and is of course home to the Grand Seiko Shizuku-ichi studio. With its smaller case size and high beat caliber, this piece is primed to fit within Grand Seiko's pink dial lineup. But will you choose this over the SBGA 413 or the SBGA 497 if you can still get one? Let's find out. What's up everyone, it's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you original and in-depth watch content at least once per week. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland. And it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. If you're just joining us now, I'll go over the watch's detailed measurements and features, and then I'll offer my personal opinion at the end. In our last video, I reviewed the Grand Seiko SBGA 497 Pink Snowflake, which is a solid limited edition of the Snowflake and has a very pink dial to make it fun. If you love the Snowflake but want something more exciting, then this is the one to get. Wrist check time. Today I'm wearing my SBGA 211 Snowflake, and I stand behind this one being the best all-around choice for a first Grand Seiko piece. It's iconic and it's the one that put them on the map here in the US. Now tell me which watch you're wearing while you're watching the video, and make sure to tell me why. Now let's get on to the features. The Grand Seiko SBGH341 has a 37.7mm case width, a 13mm thickness, a 44.3mm lug-to-lug, a 19.9mm lug width, a 32.5mm crystal diameter, and it weighs in at 96.86 grams. The case is made out of Grand Seiko's high-intensity titanium, which is 30% lighter than steel, and allows for a beautiful finish to be applied. It is the 62GS case, which is a modern reinterpretation of Seiko's first automatic watch from 1967. The case is highly faceted, has no bezel, and has a long angular area of Zaratsu finish from lug to lug, continuing on to the edges, and a matte area on the sides. The crown is screwed down and is at the 3 position with the GS logo at the tip. The crystal is a box-style sapphire and protrudes above the case, which will help protect this case from scratches and scuffs. The dial has a texture that is very similar to the Kirizuri style and is a light pink hue. It is made to represent a scene in which cherry blossoms are concealed by fallen snow. The markers are immaculately polished rectangles with dual rectangles at the 12 position and a small black rectangle at the 3 to the right of the date. A small black minute grade can be found on the chapter ring. The Grand Seiko logo can be found in silver applied in the top middle portion, with Grand Seiko below it in black. The hour and minute hands are Dauphine style and are in silver tone with a silver tone second hand. The date window can be found at the 3 position and has a silver toned frame with a silver toned background and black numerals. Automatic and high beat 36,000 can be found at the bottom middle portion in black. No lume is present on this piece, but all the markers will catch light until it's very dark. The case back is open and shows off the 9S85 movement, which is decorated beautifully. The movement is the 9S85, which is Grand Seiko's in-house high beat 36,000 beat per hour caliber. It has a 55-hour power reserve and is accurate to between gaining 5 and losing 3 seconds per day. This type of movement is highly sought after, and only a few companies are even capable of producing a 36,000 beat per hour mechanism. Grand Seiko prices these calibers above the spring drive because it's a bit more difficult to make. The bracelet is titanium and is the standard from Grand Seiko with a 5-link style design with matte on the larger areas and Zaratsu polish on the smaller pieces with a folding clasp and no micro adjust. The SBGH 341 is 100 meter water resistant, it's not a limited edition, and it can be yours for $7,300. Now for my personal opinion. So this is a very interesting piece because it actually straddles a fine line to find a place in the Grand Seiko lineup within the pink themed pieces. It isn't as pink as the pink snowflake, and I believe that it is less pink than the spring. And it also doesn't have the gold GS logo, which makes this dial really feel frosted like Grand Seiko was going for. It feels a bit plain to me without the gold GS logo, but I get it, and I'm sure that some folks have been waiting for a non-gold logo on a pink dial like this. The case is my favorite Grand Seiko case, being the 62GS, which is angular and attractive, and it has no bezel. You can't go wrong with it being titanium also. The titanium factor here is what really makes this piece special because it's just so darn light. And it's also smaller at 38mm. It sits great on my 6.5-inch wrist, and it's a little smaller than I prefer, but it'll be a great preference for many of you. It is very lightweight and very comfortable. I'll go ahead and recommend this piece for someone who is looking for a more subdued and very subtly pink Grand Seiko, which really looks like what it represents and also has a great comfort factor for daily wear in mind. Thanks for watching today, everyone. I really hope that you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and share with all of your friends and your family members too. I look forward to seeing you next video.